I'd like to call the meeting of the Development Review Board order, November 18, 2014. Dan, what we got first here?
First item on our agenda are the minutes from our last meeting.
Any changes, Charles?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Charles moves to approve.
I was absent.
He was absent.
I'll second.
Second. All in favor?
We do have a witness sign-up sheet. It's over there on the podium. We ask everybody who's going to speak this evening to sign that, and it includes the following oath. I solemnly swear or affirm under the pains and penalty of perjury that the statements I make, testimony I give, and other evidence I submit to the board at the board's public hearing held in this date shall be true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. Again, we'll just ask you to sign in before you speak to the board this evening. Next item on our agenda is disclosure of any ex parte communications or conflicts of interest regarding the matters before us tonight. Hopefully there aren't any.
Nope.
Since we only have 4. Okay. And our first hearing this evening is Edgar and Melissa Greason on 126 Elm Street. These folks are seeking sign plan approval for a portion of a new roof, and this application was reviewed preliminarily by the application review panel. Both Charlie and Charlie were present at that hearing, and Charlie may have some comments regarding that review.
Yeah, we went over it with the Gleasons, and they explained what they were going to do, and we approved. We approved it. Recommended, I'm sorry. To approve it tonight. We recommend it. You want to just say a few words about the roofing you're going to put on that?
Hi, I'm Edgar Greason from Washington Elms. My wife and I bought the building in '87, and the roof system is failing. We'd like to replace about 12 square with this product here, an asphalt imitation of slate. We'd like to be able to do that because of the cost of slate now. It's not reusable because of the age. And this is what we'd like to replace it with.
Any questions?
Yes, I'd like to ask one. I have not had, I was going to get up there and take a look at the other houses, and I've been busy with my own, been out in Florida and been busy. Is there the other houses on, I read what the Historic Preservation had to say. Are there other houses on the street that are not slate?
I believe so. Across the street, the apartments, I don't believe have slate on.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think the Legion has slate on that corner lot that they're on. I don't know about the house next door. I believe they probably do have slate. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, because I see the Historic Preservation were recommending slate back there.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, thank you.
It's a financial hardship. It's twice as expensive as this product.
Mm.
And this is an expensive product.
Any
Sure.
other questions? Thanks. Yes, Charles?
I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Okay, second?
I'd like to
No
second it.
seconds? All in favor?
Okay.
You guys all set?
Thank you very much. Okay. The next item on our agenda, is Diamond Printing, 933 Main Street. The applicant is seeking a development plan approval and a variance for a 4-unit multifamily dwelling. This is the first of 2 required hearings, so it is preliminary review. And I see that Mr. Traver is here to represent the owner. So John, why don't you let us know what the proposal is? Everyone does have a copy of the
Everyone has a
site
copy,
plan that
right?
you submitted, as well as the other information.
Okay. Well, what we're proposing to do is to turn the old print shop into 4 residential units, 2 on the first floor and 2 on the second. Each unit will be on approximately 730 square feet, each having 2 bedrooms. Actually, there's a small shed off of one side of the building that will be taken down, but the rest of it will all be done under the roof that's there. We don't anticipate outside of, taking the door off the front of the building, which he thinks is dangerous there, which is is not a historic door. It was inserted at some time when the print shop was there. The rest of the building, it'll stay the same. And, it'll be cleaned up, but the windows will stay the same. There will be 4 on the sides that will have to be replaced with egress windows, but it'll be the same size and the same penetrations. And we'll be adding 6 spaces on the side of the building, 4 parking for the building. And what we were asking for is a variance for the setbacks, because the building doesn't currently meet the setbacks. It's only 8 feet in the front and about 2 feet on one side. And also the existing lot is on 1.69 acres, which is undersized for the area.
1.69 acres?
Right. So 0.169.
I was going to say.
I wouldn't be sitting here if we had 1.6 on. And that sort of in a nutshell is what we're hoping to do. As you probably all know, it's been vacant for quite a length of time. And I'd like to do what we can to both provide some more housing, but clean up that end of town. The primary building the town of Bennington has the river through there, and the other primary neighbor is on Harvest Christian Ministries.
Just to clarify for the board, the only variance that's necessary, since it is an existing building, is the lot density requirement. The setbacks, since it's an existing building, do not.
That was going to be my question.
Yep.
On the size of the ample. You have it drawn in here. Is there going to be room for ample parking and to be able to turn around?
There'll be
It's
6
gonna
parking spaces.
'cause
when you
it's-
pull in, and then
Yeah, it seems like quite a small lot.
it is, but it's it's 41 feet wide, and it will just make it.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah,
other
I know
questions?
behind there too, there's nothing really can be done because that's quite a steep bank
It is.
behind it.
When you begin to get up and back to the building very far.
So you'd be able to do nothing with that out there, just leave that
Right.
the way it is? Because I see you have just here a fence in the back.
Yes, there is essentially an old fence back there, but we are, sorry, the 5-foot-high fence is really just around the dumpster,
Okay.
just to shield that.
Oh, I see, just around.
Right.
Just around that, okay.
But the bank up the hill will be left.
Any other questions? I have some for you,
Okay.
John. Mainly the things that have to be changed on this drawing. First of all, the parking lot has to be paved back 20 foot from the property line. That's in the bylaws.
Basically the apron. If the entire parking lot isn't going to be paved, then at the very least, because it's on a paved road, there's a 20-foot apron depth that's required. And I don't know what, it doesn't say any, it does say gravel, but,
Yeah.
so the apron would have to be paved, just to clarify.
Would it be enough to pave just to the front line of the building, or should it be 20, go 20 feet if you want me to?
The requirement is 20 feet. If you wanted something different, you'd propose it, but
Okay,
that's what the,
we'll go the 20 feet.
The other thing on the east side of the parking lot, where the parking spaces are,
There is a hedgerow through there now
yeah, you have to have a 5-foot strip there.
that we don't have the room for.
I can't hear you.
That we don't have the room for in order to get the parking space in there for the required space.
Well, it's required in the bylaw that it be 5 foot.
so that would be another request for
Another
variance.
request.
Okay.
Also, I'd like you to indicate whether the dumpster, what is completely enclosed, so it can't be seen from the street.
Right, that was the intention.
So there'd be a gate,
There'd be a
basically a
gate,
gate in
so
front of it. Yeah.
A shielded gate in front too.
And then this little strip where you come in the northeast corner.
Okay,
You
yeah,
have to put some kind of shrubbery or something there to shield the parking. It's not supposed to be seen from the street.
okay, that's easily done.
And another thing,
Yep.
we'd like a site location map. It shows where it's located in town.
Yep.
John, one of the things that might help, and I'd talk to, I forget who I talked to about this, but maybe a photo showing that hedgerow that you're speaking of.
Okay.
Just to show that that there is some separation from the adjacent property.
Can do that. We done,
And
okay.
if you're going to have any lighting on the outside for the parking lot, if you'd indicate.
No, right now, we're not proposing any.
And one other little thing I'd pick on is your graphic scale does not agree with your drawing. I tried scaling things off, and it didn't come out.
Okay, let me,
That's all I have.
That's enough.
You know the lot size is a problem. It's
yes,
got to be 4,000 square feet per unit.
That's why they're here.
that's why we were asking for the
Okay.
area request.
Any other questions?
Just move to continue?
Second.
Okay. Dan moves to continue. Milt seconds. All in favor? Okay, John.
John, if you could get any revisions to me about, that Friday before the next meeting, which will be the first Tuesday in December. That way I can get it out to the board.
Okay, sure, I'll have, that's Tuesday, certainly I'll have it before the end of the week for you.
Great, super. Thank you very much.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Any new business?
I don't have any other business unless...
Anybody have any new business? Need a motion to adjourn? Charles, move to adjourn? Second. Oh, boy, I didn't think you were going to do that, Milt. Thank you. All in favor?
Thanks, everybody. So happy Thanksgiving. We'll see